Hello, Clive Tompkins reporting for the Finance News Network. Joining me from Volpara Health Technologies is CEO Dr. Ralph Highnam. Ralph, welcome back.
Hi Clive, very good to be here.
Ralph, can you start off with a quick introduction to Volpara?
Yeah, Volpara is a software company specialising in breast imaging and really focused on reducing the mortality and cost of breast cancer.
Now, you've just released your first half results. What were the highlights?
Yeah, the highlights for me were the revenue increase of a few percent on the previous year. Some really good sales of first sales of VolparaEnterprise, our new cloud-based product. And then just in terms of the overall loss, it was exactly as expected, given the increase in sales force that we put out into the US this year. High quality sales team, and they're all exceptionally positive around what they're doing.
Thanks, Ralph. Volpara has received some good news from the US FDA with regard to the launch of their Equip initiative. Can you give us some background to the initiative?
Over the last year or two, we've had a lot of requests from our customers to provide them with quality assurance metrics, such as how well is the breast positioned in the image, how is the breast compression, and to talk about radiation dose between machines and between operators and so on. It seems like the FDA has almost been listening to those same customers, because in October, they actually launched what they call the Equip initiative. The FDA has fundamentally said that the Achilles heel of breast imaging at the moment in the US is all about patient positioning and breast compression. And so they're requiring all sites to actually comply with Equip, which is a quality control program to try and improve clinical image quality by measuring and improving positioning, compression, and so on during imaging.
And Ralph, what's the opportunity for VolparaEnterprise?
The FDA initiative is obviously going to have a cost impact on most sites, and we're already getting calls in now from sites struggling to understand really what the FDA is requiring. VolparaEnterprise actually meets most of their needs, so we are a big cost saver in terms of the 8,700 sites who actually now need to comply with these strict new regulations around position, quality, compression, and so on.
And Ralph, are other jurisdictions looking to implement image quality requirements in light of the US move?
Yeah, so Clive, it's a real interesting dynamic. Most of the world is population-based screening programs, and they've already got quite strict quality assurance programs in place. So we're actually talking to a whole pile of those programs now about essentially automating their current quality control and thereby saving a lot of money.
And Ralph, your other product, Volpara Density, which you're a brand leader in, what's happening in that product?
Well, very exciting, Clive, that to date the use of Volpara Density has been around risk of missing cancer. The other clinical use, which is really the missing part of the jigsaw when it comes to breast density, is about risk of developing cancer. And there's a new risk model coming out from Tyra Kuzik in London, which is going to start to incorporate for the first time into a breast cancer risk model, breast density. And we're very proud that Volpara Density is the only commercial input selected for that model.
Ralph Highnam, thanks for the update.
Thanks, Clive. Always a pleasure to be here.